All right, welcome everyone to the Master Your Money Masterclass. I am your host and teacher for today, Keisha Bailey. I am very happy you guys are all here. We are gonna get down to some money discussions. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to get started with investing and to show you exactly what you can do to get started. At the end, I'm gonna open up for a question and answer, and for persons who want to take it a step further and begin working with me on their portfolios, I will show you how you can do that. But there'll be lots of information here for everyone to get something from. I wanted to also check in the chat. Is there anyone here that this is their first time seeing me, first time hearing about me? Who on earth is Keisha? Never heard of you. Just saw this masterclass and I'm joining here today. Just give me a 1 in the chat so I can know if anyone is new, fresh here today. Okay, lots of 1s. Okay, I am Keisha. Nice to meet you. I teach people how to invest in the stock market. I'm extremely good at it. You will see. I'm also, we're gonna get into, I have a slide on getting to know me. Yes, but this is me. This is what I do. This is my passion, showing people how to make money. So you will see that as we go through. What I'm not is a financial advisor. I will never be taking anyone's money ever. I am an educator. I will teach you what to do so you can do it for yourself. I see Denise. Do you have a question? Let me ask it on mute so you could just check in.
No, I did not have a question. I was just raising my hand to say I'm new, but then you said,
oh, did the 1?
Just put a 1 in the chat. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. So my objective here today is to show you guys that you can get started with investing. It's very easy, and you can make money through investing in the stock market and be set for life. I wholeheartedly believe that wealth is not a luxury. It's not something that only a small handful of people should have. I believe wealth is for everybody, and that is why I am here to show you how to get it. Because I believe if only you know what to do, it makes it that much easier to go and do it, rather than to kind of stumble around trying to read books on your own. It's better to have an expert like myself who has done it, who's walked the talk, who's been doing this for 17 years to show you exactly what to do and demystify it for you, make it easy so that you feel empowered to get started. My job is to educate and empower you to get going. So if you are here today, let's just do a little room check before. You're in the right place with me and everyone else if you have no clue what to do, but you want to get started with investing. Or you have some money sitting in your savings account that you're not sure what to do with it. Or you're suffering from FOMO because everyone you know, everybody and their mother and brother and sister is investing and you're the only one missing out on all of this money that everyone's making. Does this resonate with anybody? Give me a 1, 2, or 3 if this resonates with anybody here. You guys hearing me better now? Okay. All right, I get some 1s. So the first one resonates with us, and then some number 2s. All right, lots of 1s. Everybody, I don't know what to do to get started. Okay. Not bad then. No 3s. Nobody's here because, you know, they just want to be in on the action. Mostly 1s and 2s. Okay. All right, that's good then. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to start first by looking at the importance of having a winning money mindset. You're going to hear me say a lot of times, I don't believe in scarcity and deprivation. I will never be telling you that you need to be cutting back and you need to be eating crackers and bread all day just so you can save your money. I believe in abundance. I love nice things. I have a lot of nice things because investing affords that to me. And the more that you live in a state of abundance, the more that money flows to you. It does. It comes to you all the time, quite easily, if you're in that constant state of abundance when you think around your money. we're also going to be covering strategies that you can use to get started with investing. I'm going to share some very simple ones, some of the easier ones for you guys to use just to get started. Again, my job is to educate and empower you. I want to make it so easy that you have no excuse but to jump in and invest, right? So, and as I mentioned, if you are ready to make big moves, if what I've shared is simple enough and you say, you know what, I can do this and I really want to take it to the next level, then I'm going to show you at the end how you can work with me. That's what we're going to do. All right. So who exactly is this person sitting in front of you today? I'm going to come off camera a bit after you see me. This is me. Well, after you see me, I'm going to come off because I'm getting a lot of internet issue things. I'm going to come off and then come back on camera at the end. All right. But this is me, Keisha Bailey. I have an MBA from the Ivy Business School in Toronto, Canada. I graduated with honors there. I have a degree in actuarial science from the University of the West Indies. I graduated with first class honors there. And I also have my CFA charter holder. The CFA is certified financial analyst. So I'm very good at doing financial analysis for companies. I've won awards for doing financial analysis. I'm also a financial risk manager, born and raised Jamaican, came from Augusttown, humble beginnings. So regular girl who has just done great things. Also, I teach at the University of the West Indies, Mona School of Business. I have some of my students here as well. I teach the advanced finance courses there. I've been in finance for 17 years. I know the thing very, 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 very well. I have a little 2-year-old baby that you see in the picture there, who is a handful. 2-year-old boy, and I'm a wife, sister, and friend to many. So I know what I'm doing. I have a passion for finance and for making money. My story, I hope it inspires you to want greater in life, because regular girl, I wasn't born into wealth or anything. I learned how to create it for myself. And the same things I've learned and applied to my own life and applied to the lives of all of the people who I've managed their money for. I've managed billions of dollars in Jamaica and overseas. I'm giving you those same strategies that I've used, that those persons have used to create wealth. If that's something you want, if you're saying, yeah, Keisha, you are the person for me, I'm going to be listening. I'm perking up to listen to you. Give me a 1 in the chat so I know. Perfect. Okay, seeing the ones coming through. Good. So Keisha knows the things. Keisha knows what she's doing, and she's going to show you. All right. So I'm all about financial freedom. I was telling you guys, abundance is my thing, not living any scarce life. I invest. I'm good at investing. I'm successful doing it. And because of that, I can have a certain lifestyle. I also believe everybody should be able to have this type of lifestyle. It's not something where life is too short for us to be sitting down just in scarcity, trying to cut back all the time. We need to learn how to increase our income. And one of the quickest, simplest, and most efficient ways to do that is by investing in the stock market. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So I want to know from you guys also, what does an abundant lifestyle look like for you? I want you to think big. I've shown you my lifestyle and what I do. Drop in the chat some idea of things that you would want to do. Just close your eyes, think things that you would want to do if you had all the money that you dreamed of. What are some of your dreams? Let's think about that together. I want to know, why is investing important to you? Because this is what's going to keep you focused and anchored as you go into the stock market. So drop in the chat. Any of these resonate with anybody? Are we looking to just make more money, travel? All right, own your home, own several houses. Nice, Deslin. Yeah. Do what I want when I want to. Yeah, for sure. Everything, all of it. Okay, lots of travel, real estate, be the rich single auntie. Nice. Nice. Okay, freedom. All right, so you definitely can have all this with investing. You can, because money creates opportunities. If you don't have it, it limits significantly. Well, I like the starter foundation. Without money, can't do anything, right? So let us start building that together. That's why we're here. So main thing, you can invest, you can. You may have these questions. How much money do I need to get started? Do I have enough time to do this investing thing with everything I have going on right now? What can I do to get started? How long before I make some money? Don't want to be waiting 10, 15 years before I can be wealthy. And can I really do this? Am I smart enough? Am I bright enough? I never went to no school to do this. I never do an MBA like you, Keisha. Can I really do this? Anybody wondering any of these questions? Has anybody thought any of this, or I have everybody pumped and ready to go? I will have some yeses. Some of these questions are there. And I hear this a lot of time from my clients. I hear it a lot from persons saying, yeah, I don't really know what to do. Can I really do this? Is it hard? Is it really for me? I let in everyone that's there. Once they come in. But main thing, guys, you can do it. My clients are here. They will tell you that they started out with me thinking, this is hard. I don't know what to do. And I have them now coming with stock ideas, who pitching different things to me, seeing opportunities in the market. And they all started out thinking, this seems hard. I don't know. Do I have the time? But they're doing it, and I'm going to show you how to do it as well, because it is not hard. You just need to know what to do. You need someone to just show you the way, to boss you, right? So yes, you can. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, you can, and I'm going to show you what to do. One of the things I want to talk about first is the difference between saving and investing. So a lot of persons I find don't really understand this part to begin with. So you may be in a situation where you have money in a savings account at a bank. So any account that you have that has the word savings on it, or a checking account maybe, you are only saving. What that means is that the money is in a bank account. You are earning a very low rate of return. So if you call the bank or you look on your bank statement, you're going to see a return saying 0 point something or 1 point, a really small number. Now, with saving accounts, you're not going to create wealth that way. You cannot create wealth. You will not be rich by putting all of your money in a savings account. Absolutely not. Can't happen. Because what happens is that savings account, the interest that you get on your account doesn't keep up with inflation. What I mean by inflation is that generally the prices of goods and services goes up every year. A patty was $50 one time, now it's $200. If you look on a carton of milk, used to be cents, now it's over $1. The cost of things always goes up. Always, always, always. And once you understand that principle, it will put in your mind, then I need to start beating this inflation, because inflation is the theft of your money, because the cost of things go up. If you're not earning in the same rate as inflation, you're losing money, you're getting poorer. And so when you work hard and you put your money in a savings account, you are becoming poorer. Why does Keisha say that? You become poorer because the rate of return on your savings account does not keep up with the cost of the increase in goods and services. So you're earning 0.025% in your savings account, but inflation in Jamaica is 5% per year. Inflation in the US is 2% per year. If your account is not giving you more than those numbers, you are becoming poorer. So a little exercise you can do: call your bank or look on your bank statement for your savings account. Ask them, what is the rate of return? what exactly is the rate of return. They will tell you a number, probably 1%, 2%. And then you're going to compare that to the numbers I just told you, that in the US, inflation is 2% per year, and in Jamaica, inflation is 5% per year. If whatever account you have your money in is not giving you greater than 2% or 5%, you are becoming poorer. You need to stop what you're doing and switch your account to an investing account. The saving account is only really good for an emergency fund. So COVID taught us life is uncertain, anything can happen. So having 3 to 6 months of income in a savings account is really all that you should have. Any amount over that, you need to take it out and put it to an investing account, because you will not get rich putting all of your money into a savings account. The only amount you need in the savings account is your 3 to 6 months of income. That will be your emergency fund. Let me say that again. The only money you should have in your savings account is 3 to 6 months of income. That's all you need in there. Everything over that amount needs to go to investing, which is over here. Investing is what people say make your money work for you. This is where you create long-term wealth and financial freedom. Investments beat inflation. So the rate of return you will get in your investment account is higher than 2% in the US, and it's higher than 5% in Jamaica. The key thing now with investing is a lot of people say, well, you know, it's risky and I can lose all my money in the stock market. I don't know what to do. No, with that, they don't know what to do because they're misguided. They may not have someone like me, an expert, to say, listen, this is the way to invest in a risk managed way. This is how you invest without blowing up all of your money. If you don't have someone like me in your corner to show you what to do, it's going to be very hard. And yes, you can stand to lose a lot. But when you have someone who is trained on this, who know the thing, you are going to be okay, because I'm going to show you what to do. And that's why my passion is to show people. I said to myself last year, well, you know all of these things. You have built a lot of wealth for yourself. Why you don't show everybody? And I started on that journey. I just got out there. And so you guys have seen me building the company. Those who've been here from the first masterclass, you've seen it over time. We'll continue to just build the knowledge base, push out the information out there so more and more persons can start investing. Ashley C, you said minus your monthly expenses. No, you need to include that. So in the savings account, you need that 3 to 6 months income in the event that you lose your job or you get sick and you can't work. That 3 to 6 months income is your buffer for you. That's why you keep that amount in there. So this is saving versus investing. You can take a screenshot, share it on your social media as well to help people to understand the difference, because a lot of people put money in a savings account thinking I will be rich if I continue to do this. No, you will not. You will not. Absolutely not. What you need to be is over on this side, investing. So help me spread the word, share the slide, tell the people out there, stop saving and start investing. Only save enough to have 3 to 6 months income in the event of a rainy day. That's what people need to be doing. So again, invest now and be set for life. You need to be investing because this is where you can get the returns that beat inflation. This is where your money can work for you. This is where you're not becoming poorer, but you are becoming richer. So I want to share this slide. A lot of my clients know this slide already. This is the S&P 500. This represents the top 500 companies in the US stock market. And what I have here is a price chart showing the movement from 2017, the last 5 years, from 2017 up to 2021, what has been the overall move in the price of these companies. And if you see, nice line up. Up here, you also see the return. So had you invested in the US stock market from 2017 and left it to today, you would have made 106% per year. Right? They've shown you the overall amount. Over that 5-year period, you would have made 106%. You would have doubled your money. Let's tie it back. When I said inflation is 2% in the US, 5% in Jamaica, you would have clearly more than beat any one of those inflation rates. Compare that to your savings account where you're getting 0 point something. You would have nothing. Oh, sorry, you guys hearing me better? You're saying the volume fluctuating. Is this better? I don't know what's happening. All right, let me say it again on this slide. This is the S&P 500 stock chart over the last 5 years. The return you would have received if you invested in the S&P 500, which you can, I'm going to show you how to do that. You would have made 106% return. Don't invest all your money, won't be able to live. You're not going to put every single cent in your investment account. That is correct. But you need to be putting a portion of it every month, which I'm going to go through with you. Yes, so correct, Ashley, you are not going to do all of that. We're going to look on the Jamaica in the next one. Carrie, I'll show you. So this is on the US side. This is the return. S&P 500. You can invest in this. It is investable. The return over the last 5 years would have been 106%. No, you notice there are also dips. So last year in the pandemic, had you bought here and held it, you would have made more than the 106% because last year it came back down below 2,400 and then now it's over 4,500. So you would have made even more if you're trading the fluctuations, which me and my clients, we do that. We take profits and then we reinvest them. So this is on the US side. Let's look on the Jamaican side. This company, Fesco gas station, I was having a conversation with somebody about it yesterday. I will look on the returns. Fesco has been a listed company for 3 months. So the 3M here, 3 months. In 3 months, the share price has tripled. So it was $1. It's now $3. That's hefty return. There's no savings account in the world that can give you this. None. And this is on the Jamaican side. So yes, it is possible in Jamaica too. So somebody saying, glad I invested in it. Yeah, so we have some people who have been making some money out there. Nice. $5, $3. This is the power of investing. This is the power of making your money work for you because you would have done nothing but just buy the stock and then sit back and let it triple. So this is what investing is all about. This is why we can live that lifestyle because we're doing the things. We are doing big things with our money. So let me jump into some more teaching now. So when you look on a stock chart like the one I showed you, the JSE index, so that one has been up as well, Orville. The thing is, why I didn't show the JSE index is because it's not investable like it is on the US side. You would have to buy a mutual fund on the Jamaica side. So that's why I have to show companies because typically in Jamaica, what we do, we're gonna buy the stocks. In the US, you have much more availability. You have ETFs, you have index funds, a lot more stuff than on the Jamaica side. Somebody needs to mute. Who is that? Let me mute this guy. It's in here. All right. So let me break down this chart here. Tesla, fantastic company, doing great things. In the last year, it's up 42% for a 1-year return, which is great. The symbol here that you guys see, TSLA, that's the symbol that you would enter if you're buying Tesla stock. So once you open your account, which I'm going to show you where to go and do that, open your account. If you want to buy Tesla shares, you would type in TSLA. The price of a stock is $711.92 US dollars. However, one of the good things on the US side that we don't have in Jamaica is that you can buy fractional shares. You can buy a piece of a share. Not yet possible in Jamaica, but on the US side, you have more opportunities. Most of my investing I do overseas because you can do a lot more there. So $711 is the stock price. You can buy fractional shares. So if you don't have $711, you still can get started. You can buy down to, I think, 0.01 of a share. So you really can just put in how much ever you have to get started. And then over here is the change in value, the return. The 42% is the return of Tesla over the last year. And when you buy a company like Tesla and people say, oh, you're buying stocks, you're buying a part of the company. You're becoming a part owner. That's what being a stockholder means. When you buy a stock, when you buy Tesla stock, you become a part owner of Tesla. Doesn't mean you can go into Tesla and demand that you get a car, but you are an owner. You get to benefit in Tesla making money. So when Tesla makes profits, you benefit from that as a part owner of the company. So you share the profits, not the car, you share the profits of the company. And one of the main things you're gonna learn as I go through is that profits drive the stock price. And so if you want the stock price to go up so you can make money, you need to find companies where the profit is going up. Because when the profit goes up, the stock price will go up, your money will go up. That's how it works. I like the flexibility in the US. I love it too. You can do a whole lot more there. Doesn't mean you still don't need to do something in Jamaica. I do both, but there's a lot more flexibility on the US side. Jamaica will eventually get there, but the US is where it's at right now. All right, so how exactly do I teach people to invest? Clients, you know a little bit of this. It's called the Great Investing Blueprint. How does that work? We find great companies. That's the first thing. So we don't buy any and any company. We don't just go out there and just pick random penny stocks or anything like that. We find companies that are great. And great companies are the companies that you have grown up seeing. You came into the world and they existed before you, and you're gonna die and leave these companies. They are what you call they stand the test of time. So we buy those companies. Yes, Jamaica has a lot of growth opportunity. Yes. And so when you invest on the US side and Jamaica eventually gets there, more money for you. Or you're going to be one of the first people to jump in on the trends. So back to here, we start with great companies. Companies that stand the test of time, they're always there. We buy stocks in these companies, but we don't just buy it at any price. We have to get a great price. And we do some technical analysis, simple technical analysis, nothing too complex or anything. We do simple analysis to determine what is this great price that I should be buying this company at. So on the US side, for example, Apple is a great company. Apple that makes iPad, MacBook, all of those things. Great, great company. It's my favorite company on the US side. Absolutely love it. And I've made some good money from it. Great company. Apple is not going anywhere. We're all going to die and leave Apple. But when you're buying Apple shares, you're not just going to buy it at the current price, just jump in and buy it. You have to do analysis first to determine a good entry price for you. That's what I teach. How to determine a good price such that when you buy at this price, the stock price will be going up from there. So you're not going to just jump in, buy the stock, and then the next day you realize you've lost money. You lose probably 10 or 20% of your money. That's not going to happen because great companies also don't fluctuate that much in price. It's not like a penny stock where it's up and down 200, 300% in a day. Great companies are more stable, both in their operations and their stock prices. And when you buy it at a great price, after you've done your technical analysis, you really set yourself up for success. Now, when you buy it now at a great price, we hold it. I typically hold until we have like a 50% return, 50, yes, 50% or more. You hold it until then, and then you can take some of your profits and reinvest them. So Fesco, for example, great company. You bought Fesco, you could have taken profits when it was at 50%, leave some of your shares, and then the rest would go up. And then you could now take that money and go and buy another company or even buy more Fesco shares. Because the main point is that if you see that the stock price will continue to go higher, you do want to hold that company. And when you have these great companies, you get money two ways. You get money from dividends here, which is when the company pays out a piece of their profits to you, the shareholder. And they also make money when the stock price goes up. So two ways. This is why you can become so wealthy with investing, because you're making money two ways. On the Jamaican side, you would call, I saw somebody put in the chat as well. Yes, in the Jamaican side, what we call blue chip companies, your NCBs, your Sagicor and so forth, these are blue chip. You would buy these companies, but again, you have to buy them at great prices. And then you hold them, you collect the dividends, and you also, as their profits keep going up each year, you benefit from that because they're going to pay out a piece of the profit in dividends. Plus, Keisha told you, profits drive stock prices. So as the profit keeps going up, the stock price is going to keep going up and your money will also go up. I think I've piqued some person's interest. The next question you guys have is what? I keep talking about these great companies. What do you guys think then? Talking about great companies. All right, what really makes a company great? This is it. This is my experience on it, what I've seen over the 17 years. That to really define a company as great, it needs to have growing revenue and net profit. Revenue is sales. So when you look on the financial statements, that top line revenue, if it keeps going up every year, and then when you look on the bottom line, the net profit, if that also keeps going up every year, that is a tick. One of the criteria is met. When you look on Apple, for example, growth rates are very high for revenue and net profit. When the next thing, the R, is the company has to have a renowned business model, a very strong business model. They should be doing something that you can see for the foreseeable future that it will continue to be feasible. So Apple selling the phones, regardless of the fact that they keep coming out with iPhones, their customer base is very loyal. Every person I know with an Apple product, as a new one comes out, they rush to buy it. And they don't only have one of the products. You will never see a person with just one Apple product. They'll have the phone, the headphones, the phone, the laptop, the phone, the iPad, which is good for us as shareholders. I love seeing people like that because that means more profits for Apple, more money for Keisha. So that's good. The next thing is that the company needs to have expert leadership. The leadership team needs to know what they're doing and they need to do it very well. Yes, Orville, that's another way of putting it as well. Yeah. Experts, they know what they're doing it very well. The asset base has to also be strong. So they have to have patents, copyrights, physical locations, massive customer base. That's what they need because great companies not going anywhere. You will always find them. So the asset base has to be strong. And they also need to be leaders in their industry. So if you look in the chat, Orville said moat. That's another word for competitive advantage, being an industry leader, having a big market share because you are known. Same way you think of the Jamaican blue chip companies, your NCBA, Scotia, Sagicor, these are leaders. Sagicor is not just a little insurance company around there with a small office with 2 employees. It's a big, giant, renowned leader in the insurance sector and also other financial services as well. Same with Apple, leader in the tech space. Google, another great company, leader. Facebook, leader. These are the companies that we put in our portfolio. These are what we own. When you own these companies and you buy them at great prices, you are set. We're not buying startups. We're not buying penny stocks. We don't do anything like that in this model because this is how you create long-term wealth. Follow this strategy, you are set. Buy great companies at great prices, sit back, and you're going to get the dividends and great profits. Simple, that's how it works. The work goes in now to sit down and work on these criteria because you have to know then do your research. You have to be reading about these companies, know what's happening, and know if something bad is going to happen so you can position your portfolio for it. The work we do together, I am your money sidekick. I'm always in the private chat group that we have telling people, hey, this is happening. This company looks like it's at a great price, guys. Let's look back at this and giving clients things to consider. So I'm there watching out, watching the thing because I do this every day. So any news on companies that we're all looking to get it. We're kind of like a team because you have other clients, so they will see news and they will put it in the chat as well to say, guys, think about this. We're helping each other. We have a community of persons who are investing and looking to be successful, and they like being around other people who are doing the same thing as well. We all have the same interest, which is to make money and make lots of it. We also meet every week, yes, on a Tuesday to talk about, I call it money time. All we do in these Tuesday meetings is run through our companies that we like and see if any of them are in what we call the buyer zone. So we do that there. So I shared with you the model of how you would find the company to buy, but tying it all together, let's look at exactly how do you get started. On the Jamaican side, well, step back, we first need to open the account. So Keisha said we need investment accounts. We do, because this is where you buy stocks. You cannot buy stocks in a savings account. You need to open what is called a investment brokerage account. On the Jamaican side, if you're buying Jamaican stocks, you can go J Trader Pro, or you can go to Sagicor to create your investment brokerage account. NCB has it, JMMB has it, Barita has it. I think all the major brokers, they allow you to open your account. Or you can go to the Jamaica Stock Exchange yourself and open the J Trader Pro. On the US side, if you say, you know what, I want to buy US stocks, you would open your account at Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers allows everyone, regardless of where you come from, you can open an account there. On the US side as well, you can go to TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Chase, Robinhood, eToro. There are a lot more on the US side, but I just put the two easiest ones here for persons in case anyone say, oh, but I don't do any business with this bank or that bank. Everybody can go and get the J Trader Pro account. Everybody can get the Interactive Brokers account. So J Trader Pro on the Jamaican side, Interactive Brokers on the US side, plus all the others that I mentioned before. After you open the account, we need to put some money in there. Zach's Trade, yes. You join the Tuesday when you're a client. That's a client only. No minimum to start any of them. You just need to open the account and wire the money there. You deposit the funds. Remember, as I mentioned on the US side, you can do fractional shares. That's really is the game changer. You can put any money in there, get started, buy the shares. You don't need 10,000 US or 50,000 US. You literally can start with what you have. On the Jamaican side, you're gonna have to buy in lots. So I think the minimum you're buying to do a fresh lot is 100 shares. So a little different, but the shares, you have great companies in Jamaica with a lower share price that you can still buy. Fesco, for example, you could have bought, it was $1. So main thing now, point 3, you need to set up a monthly contribution plan. So yes, you open the account and you've started. All right, one sec, Natasha, I'll do it at the end, just remind me. So once you open the account, you need to be putting money there monthly. And my clients know this. The main driver of wealth is consistency in deposits. You have to continue putting money in the investing account and buying stocks in the account. So it's not a one buy and then you stop. You have to consistently put money each month into that account. No, because the goal for many people with investing, your goal is either I'm saving for retirement or I just want to be crazy rich, I want to be wealthy. What you would need to do then is, okay, how wealthy do I want to be? How much money do I want to have? And then what we do from there, we work back to determine, okay, if you want to have $1 million, how much money do you need to start with? And how much money do you need to put in your account every month? But you have to, no two ways about it, have to save monthly. Have to, and this is a little reminder for persons, my clients, put the money, we're approaching the month end, we need to be putting our money into our investment account. Especially now we have some buying opportunities on the horizon, so we have to be consistent. Once you're putting in money, you need to buy stocks, and you follow the great investing blueprint for that, which is here. You follow this, find the great companies at great prices, and then you kind of sit back, collect your great profits and your dividends. So you buy the stocks, and then we'll repeat this section. setting up the contribution, putting the money every month, you buy stocks, you repeat. Putting the money every month, buy stocks, you repeat. Not all stocks will be in a buyer zone at the same time, and this is why we need to keep looking at them. Because when we do the technical analysis, it's something that is dynamic. We have to keep looking, we look. I don't ever put any recommendation out there to say, yes, you all need to buy this. No, I teach you what to do. If you want to buy it, you buy it. But you understand fully what I would have done to come up with, hey guys, according to our research, this is looking this way. Everybody who's a client fully understand that because I drill it into you, you know it very well. So this is how it would work. All right, I am gonna then, for persons who are like, yes, this is it, I wanna do this, I wanna get started, I feel empowered, I have a greater understanding of what to do, then I'm also going to help you. So I'm opening up my calendar for the next couple days to help persons who are still like, I don't really quite get one of these things, not really sure. I'm opening up my calendar to talk with you. Bunch of 15-minute sessions. Let me put it in the chat also so you guys, I think I have about 20 slots that I opened to make sure I can help as many people as possible. There's the link in the chat. Jump into my calendar, let's meet. Anything you're not too sure about, I can help you to get you started with investing. Also, if you feel like, you know what, I want to become a client, I want to work with Keisha, great things happening over here in client world. So we can also talk about it at that time as well. So let me open up for questions. We're kind of coming up to 3. I'm going to open up for questions. If anybody wants to talk about any investing idea or any mindset or any strategy you want to go over, we can take it now. So we can do raise your hand and I'll unmute you. All right, I see Denise. And then I can take the last question. What was it? What the question? Any advice for US brokers, wire transfers? Yeah, so what we do with the wire transfers for Jamaicans sending over, would probably do, if it's a smaller amount, you do like 2 or 3 months at a time. Yes, you'd start with a lump sum or bill, but on the monthly side, if it's a small amount you're putting in, you can put 2 to 3 months at a time. And then do the wire transfer there. Do I need an account with a particular local broker? No, I am independent. I don't care where your money is or what you do. I am teaching you. I teach you. Teach all the time. All right, Denise, you had a question? Also checking in with you guys. Has this been helpful? Do you feel? Is it too? We can look at it, Jean. We need to run it through the framework to do the technical analysis on it to see. Has this been helpful? We can talk about that on the call, Deslin. So how it works as a client, different persons are at different parts of their journey. I meet you where you are. Right? So, all right, yeah, I'll touch on the research, Patricia. So this is where the call is helpful because we need to have a discussion, see where you are and see what is the best approach for you. Fees are very low, Brittany. That's another beauty on the US side. There are no fees in the account. To trade the stocks, that's where you'd pay fees. And Interactive Brokers is extremely low. Some trades you will do will have no fees. You learned something new, Michelle. Great. Perfect. So the fees way cheaper on the US side. In Jamaica, it's a standard fee. Everyone charges the same amount. So that's there. So it's been helpful. I also have Nika. I'm going to ask her to unmute. I know a lot of her clients are here today.
Hi, Keisha. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
So, Nika, tell us. We've been working together for a while.
Yes.
You have made the plunge on the US side. I know you're gonna be like, but so Nika is interesting. Nika has a strong background in finance. We've done our sessions. Nika is still watching some of the online videos, which are available to clients. She's watching them. She's working her way through.
And I go to the weekly sessions, which I appreciate very much. All right. So, hi, everyone. My name is Nika Alvarango, financial advisor at Sagicor. And for some time now, I've been searching to find a way to learn how to invest in the US stock market. And this is because of just being able to diversify. I already, but as it relates to local stuff, I'm good. You know, unit trust funds, the local stock markets, investing in real estate, having my foundational products in place, pension, emergency funds, insurance, the whole works, right? And I advise my clients on getting the same things done. But for not just me, but also my clients who want to take it to the next level of building wealth, I believe that investing in the US stock market is a good way to diversify. And I wanted to learn more. So I was searching, trying to find ways of learning. And I am very happy that I found Keisha, because she teaches you how to identify the right stocks. So there's a strategy towards it, how to identify the right stocks to buy and invest to grow your wealth over a long-term period. And what I really appreciate is the weekly sessions, because I am a very busy person. So it's hard for me to always be looking out to see what is out there, what opportunities are there. So to have a community to come together where you can discuss, oh, I've been looking at this, what do you think about that? So everything that you learn, you try to do your work yourself and you look for opportunities, but then you can bring it to that session and ask questions. And then if there are any opportunities, Keisha would also tell us about it there, like, oh, this looks good, that looks good. So that I appreciate mostly out of everything, just to have this community that I'll always be connected to. So far, the investment that I've done, I guess it was a good one. It was a good one. I've been up 5%. And that's within a month.
Which one was that?
Strategy, the index for the banks, all the banks.
Yeah.
So it was a good entry. So that's the thing. She teaches you how to enter properly. So you enter at a low. So you hear her say, you buy low, sell high. So when you enter at a good price, you have a higher chance of ensuring that you get good returns, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm very happy about being up. Yeah.
You're gonna go up more, because we got in the XLF was, I think, a fantastic strategy. We waited on that one for a long time. A lot of the clients remember this one. We watched it. We talk about it. Some person was saying, does it make sense? It don't ever look like it going to the buyer zone, and it's up, right? And another one we recently have been looking at is Amazon.
Amazon, right?
That one just we looked at it. No, it's at a great price. And so we got in there. Good thing on the interactive broker side, you can buy fractional shares. Amazon trades at around $3,500 per share right now. And so being able to buy a fractional share, you still get to benefit from the return. But even if you don't have the full money, you still are able to participate, which I love. That's not yet possible on the Jamaica side. I believe it will be at some point, but continue, Nika, all good things.
Oh, that's it. So thank you very much. I appreciate it all.
Yes, perfect. Thank you, Nika. All right, so I have some questions in the chat. Let's go through some of these. You can buy and sell on JSE same day. That's only if you're using JTrader. Yeah, on there. The thing is that the liquidity that we say in Jamaica, the ability to buy and sell a stock, it's not the same as on the US side. But we are not into day trading. That's not really the concept of building wealth. I think of day trading more of like a brata, an addition to an already solid strategy. That's what I use it for. Whenever I may dabble, it's because I know I already set on the wealth side, let me do some more things now to kind of sweeten the pot a bit. That's when I will do that. But your foundation has to be solid. And so if you think about a person in Jamaica and the US, you want to have a bit of both. I recently did an article with Luke where I talk about the importance of geographical diversification. You need some money in Jamaica, but you also need money in the US. You need exposure to Europe. You need exposure to China. You get all of this through the US stock market because that's where the best place you get geographical exposure. But if you need also some Jamaican exposure, that's where you open your JTrader account and you do it there. Let me see what other. Trading versus investing. Do you solely invest or do you trade? I just answered that one. I have a solid investment strategy. I am set there, but on the trading side, it's more of an addition, a sweetener on top of it. And when we do buy and hold, we don't buy and hold until we die. We buy and hold typically until we have like a 50% return around there. And then we would sell that 50% profit and then reinvest it in another great company or the same great company, but we'll wait on the great pricing. The pricing is very important. To join the Tuesday meetings, clients only, that one is just for the clients. It's our money time where we talk about money. That's what we do there. The stuff open to everyone are these masterclasses. So we can talk about money here, but clients more frequently, we talk about it every Tuesday and more so in the Slack as well. You'd get additional info from me there. Let me see if I had more. Denise, did you have a question? I see a hand up. Okay, to become a client, you're gonna book a call with me with the link. I can put the link. Can you say here how we become client? Book the call. And then we are going to discuss which option is for you, depending on where exactly you are in life with your investing. That's what we would talk about in that call. And then I do the account setup with you, all of that, send you the invoice for you to make payment. And then you're going to be granted access to the online portal where you have all of the videos, all of our weekly sessions are recorded there. Then I also add you to the private community where we talk about money, and we talk about investing, and we talk about investing strategies. You can still be in the US market. As I said, fractional shares is a game changer. As long as you are able to carve out money each month to put toward investing, no matter how small it is, you should be investing. That's my belief. Everybody can create wealth. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not making enough. Oh, I'll never have it. No, start where you are. You'll be surprised to see how well the stock market can work for you. And the more you see it working, I'm sure my clients can say it, the more they see it working, the more inspired they are to keep pouring money into their account. For sure. But start. Okay, how do I interpret the charts? That's what I went to school for. For the whole time. I know it very well and I teach it. There's a strategy we use, moving averages. We look at that. We also look at the direction of the charts, the pattern, the highs, the lows, support, resistance, and we talk about that in the weekly session. So over time, as you come to the session, you end up learning and knowing these concepts very well because we talk about it repeatedly. Google search on its own would not help you. In terms of news, one thing I like, we all are subscribed to CNN Business Nightcap. I can tell you guys about that. CNN Business Nightcap and Yahoo Finance, the morning brief. We all read that on the US side. On the Jamaican side, we watch Jamaica Dina, Jamaica Observer. Yes, no matter how much you have, you can get started. That is my point. Do not feel limited to think I need to have $1 million, I need to have $10,000, I need to start with what you have. Absolutely start with what you have and build from there. Start with what you have. That is my message I want to make everybody know. Everybody has to know and believe this. Start with what you have and you can get there. I didn't have anything. I told you I came from Augustone, went to school, slowly. I didn't have money to go and do an MBA, but I had to find it and I found it through investing. Start with what you have and you absolutely can get there. All right, do we have more questions? Did I get to all the questions? All right, let me know who is ready and feeling, yeah, you know, investing, I am all about this, I'm gonna do this. I wanna know that I've left you guys at least empowered and educated enough to get started. I'm going to go back to the slide here, screenshot this, share it with everyone you know. This is how you get started. This is what you need to do. For anyone else you know who wasn't here today and say, you know what, I want to get started with investing, share this with them. Tell them this is what they can do. An expert told you this. Trust me, believe me, this is how it works. It's very simple. This is why I'm showing you, because I want you to feel empowered to get started. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go back for your Sunday dinners and to continue unwinding. This has been great. Thank you guys for your time, for spending some of your Sunday with me. We will have another session coming up shortly. I'm gonna try and slot a date in to keep spreading the word. For those who didn't get to make it, or if you have a friend, tell them about the next one. Tell them to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the various pages. Let me go back to all of these pages here. Tell them to find me somewhere, any one of these places. I'm all over. We're expanding. This has been helpful. I'm very happy you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you're empowered. I'm glad I could share some knowledge. All right, yes, set it up, set it up. And I hope to see you guys. Those who book calls, we'll talk some more. We'll get the journey started together. If not, all the info you need is on these platforms. You know where to reach me, you know where to find me. I'm not in hiding anywhere. I am here to help you. All right, take care, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am gonna end. Bye.